Good evening, friends. I'm Cassandra Joan Butler, along with you for Cosmic Connection for this beautiful Wednesday. And we are right on the heels of the new moon in Taurus. So, yes, we're going to be talking about the new moon in Taurus. And we're going to talk about ways to navigate this beautiful time of the year. And the question of the day, the question of the evening to you, we're going to talk about matter. And we're going to talk about the Taurus concept of value. So here's your question. What truly matters to you? Hi there, Stephen. Good evening. Hi, Patricia. Good evening. Hello, hello. I think we may be going a little later because at least where this is being webcast from, which is Buffalo, New York, and big hello to all of our friends in Australia and across the globe, because not only am I Cassandra Joan Butler, but I'm also a very proud agent for the CIA. I'm Agent 56, Cassandra Joan Butler, and if you are having any interest or curiosity about this wonderful language of the sky, of the cosmos, of the divine, I do believe, you might want to check out the offerings at CIA. All right, Cosmic Intelligence Agency. I know many of you are already members, but check it out. It's a fabulous worldwide potpourri, cornucopia. No, it's a potpourri of wonderful astrological wisdom and knowledge, right? So in any case, that's who I am. I'm here with you on Wednesday nights. I think after summer solstice, we're going to be pushing things back a bit because in these climes, we don't have much sun. I mean, we love sun no matter where you are on the planet. And I think we might start a little later at 9 Eastern Daylight Time. So make that a notation in your planner after summer solstice. So hello, Lois and Michael and Retta, welcome. The question of the evening is what matters to you? Because we're in the new moon of Taurus. Taurus is the guideline, the guidance of what our values are. Hello, darling Joan. Hi, Terry. Good evening, Donna. 2 Terrys and 1 Carrie. Great to see you, Sherry and Carolyn. Hey, beautiful. Hi, Susan, Patricia. Thanks for being here, guys. And please, if you like, if you can, hello from Dallas, Texas. Amy, stay tuned because I have a Texas story for you coming up. Hi, Kistina. I love that name. My sister's name is Christina, but Kistina has a real punch to it. Rachel, hello from New Hampshire. Hello, Melissa. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to all. Hi, Janet. Hello, guys. Hello. Okay. Hi, Cindy from Asheville. Beautiful place. Yes, please let me know where you're zooming in from. Wait, is this Zoom? No, this is streaming. We're streaming. This is not Zooming. But tomorrow night I'm doing a stream on the big event of the week, the secondary event of the week, which is our beautiful Jupiter in Pisces. So that's through the Fellowships of the Spirit, one of those wonderful spiritual, amazing places to develop your intuition, your psychic awareness, your healing abilities, and yes, your astrological language. Hi, Sarah from Ohio. Hi, Cindy from Niagara Falls. Hello. Here's the question, my friends. Hi, Cece. What matters to you? Because we get to present to the universe what it is that matters to you and how you want to manifest more of it. The new moon in Taurus is a succulent time, like that word, a succulent time to ground and center whatever abundance you want to attract into your life. You know, Taurus is the first earth sign. It rules that which is sensual and juicy and valuable. Yes, it rules money. I mean, we refer to Taurus words when we talk about, the stock markets, right? It's good when it's a bull market, and Taurus is the bull. Back in the day, people were acknowledged for their wealth by how many heads of cattle they had. But Taurus is so much more than money, right? Taurus is about the earth. It's about our relationship as earthly beings. It's about our physicality. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that tonight. The new moon technically took place yesterday, depending on where you are in the globe, at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Again, I'm coming into you from Buffalo, New York, the Bull, right? Buffalo, the Bull. Oh, yeah, my city of birth and my city of choice is indeed a Taurus town. No kidding. I mean, it couldn't be a better fit, Taurus, the Bull, and we have Buffalo, New York. Well, in any case, we're near Niagara Falls. That's a little bit lighter and brighter thing. So if any of you are listening in from around the globe and you want to visit, I'll give you a personal tour of Niagara Falls like I did with the wonderful founder of the CIA, Julia. Anyway, I diverge and digress. The new moon has some interesting attachments to it. So when we analyze a new moon in Taurus, typically we want to set our intentions. And because it's not, we're past 24 hours of it, but we're still in the new moon phase. Make no mistake, we still have time to craft our awareness of what we want to attract in our lives. Now, Taurus being Earth, I would suggest this, my friends, in your meditations and in your prayers, sit in quiet and, of course, visualize what you'd like to attract into your world, but feel the feelings of gratitude and excitement and fulfillment in your body, in your physical body. Use your body as a barometer as you're crafting your manifestation tools during this new moon phase, because it's a kinesthetic energy. It's an earth sign. And so that would be my suggestion to you. Now, this particular new moon has an attachment, like I said, and it's Black Moon Lilith. Oh, isn't she the most interesting of all the astrological positions or asteroids? And I'm using the true Black Moon Lilith, by the way. So she's next to the new moon. And if you're not aware of Lilith, there's some fabulous, by the way, articles and webinars through the CIA about Lilith. Check out her history. Once upon a time, the world was created and we had Adam and Lilith. Really, truly, it's in the Talmud. It's in the Talmud. And Lilith decided she did not want to play Adam's games of positioning her body. Oh, we're all adults, right? We're all adults. Are you ready for this? Positioning her body during the act of intimacy in a missionary position. Oh, no. Our Lilith said, I lie beneath no man. So there's various accounts. Either she fled the garden or she was kicked out of the garden. But in any case, Lilith became something of a fringe female, feisty, fearless, and fringy. She was kicked out of honorable society, out of the Garden of Eden. So keep that in the back of your mind when we talk about what's going on in the world right now, right? So there was Lilith, new moon, together in the sky. Fabulous. We also have a little continually tingy energy of Uranus is squaring Saturn. It's not exact yet. It's coming around the mountain soon. But Uranus is technology and a surprise, and Saturn is the old guard and stability and safety. And they're still kind of going at it. They were exact back in February. They'll become exact again in June. So that's creating a little discomfiture between what's stable and what do I want to change in my life? Or do I want to change? Or do I want to be told what to do? Darn it. I don't want to be told what to do. I want to have my little inner rebel come out. So that's going on with this new moon as well. We also have the new moon in conjunct Juno. Now, everyone loves Juno. I mean, Juno is the inner partner. She's the wife or the husband, and she's so pleasant. Juno is the good wife that bakes cookies for her man, right? So the new moon is in conjuncting. So an inconjunct is kind of like this irresistible disconnect. It doesn't quite fit. So in our partnerships, guys, we might be having a little bit of a squishy feeling of not really wanting to be told what to do again with this new moon energy. On the very easy side, we have Mercury trining Saturn. Any of you having some difficulty trying to speak to authority figures out there? Your boss, your boss. I hope your mate isn't a boss, but if you're feeling a little reluctance to communicate something difficult to someone else in authority over you, this new moon trine between Mercury and Saturn might actually help even the playing field. So that's another quality here. So those are some of the major themes. All right, great. So let's get some feedback from you. What matters? That's the question of the day. What matters to you? Your boss is your child. Oh yeah, me too, Deb. Oh boy, you don't want to be a fly in my living room wall. Hi, Michelle, honey. I'm gonna send you an email tonight, even on my mind. Rachel, Janice, hello, love you too, my dear cranberry friends, and Sir Tibbetts wink. The STW stands for the cutest puppy on the planet. Well, the second cutest puppy. So I bet you my daughter has our puppies listening to this right now. I want your energy back. I want my energy back, says Rose. Absolutely. Okay, this has been a tough time. Anxiety. Yeah, Pia, the anxiety might be coming from the black moon fringy energy, or it might be coming from the Uranus square Saturn. When we go through all the signs, I'll give you a little bit more guidance with that. But I had a rough couple of days personally. Wait till I tell you what happened. Oh, hi, Costa Rica, Rebecca. Thank you for being here. Good evening, Anne-Marie. Sharing now. Thank you. God bless you. When you share, you get a name. Share in my basket. So then I do drawings for prizes. I share and you share, and we all share together. All righty. Hello, Susan. Oh, thank you, honey. All right. Thank you, honey. Susan, we got to connect earlier. Ashley, Jeanette, hello. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Leslie. Mary and Deb and Leslie and Lynn and Sarah. Okay, Beth. Yes. Oh, hi, honey. That's sweet. Yeah, stocks have been a little scary, right? Oh gosh, I wish I was a brilliant person with astrology in the stock market, and I am not. There are people much better than I with that. So maybe we can talk to some of them, and I can give you some names. Hi, Ashley from Houston. All right, love and matters and family matters is Sarah. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm in a good way, despite what went on the past 24 hours, which I'll share with you in a moment. Ashley and Nancy, thank you. Mary, hi. From Tennessee, yes. I love that comment. Her spiritual evolving soul work from Mary from Tennessee. Cece in Virginia says hello. Wichita, Kansas. Melissa says hi. And the Pocono Mountains. Boy, a lot of people in the beautiful God's country of mountains in Gettsville. Hi, Lynn. Thank you. Everything's God's country, right? I don't care where you live in. There is a creator. True story. There's a creator. I don't remember creating myself. And if I did, I would have blue eyes. Anyway, hi, Mar from Barcelona. Hello, dear. Hi, Christine. Good evening, everybody. So we've got this black moon Lilith attached to the new moon. Make your intentions, all right? This matters. Everything matters with this new moon. And it's going to help you organize what does matter. Does it spending time with family or friends or your work? Is it your money, your possessions? Or what about your old-fashioned spiritual values? That's what a new moon does. It basically offers us an opportunity to compartmentalize and focus on the affairs of that new moon. So we do this every month, right? Aren't we amazing creatures? We're always evolving and growing. So what matters to me is, can you guess, as you, it really matters to me to have an opportunity to practice my astrology and my healing work and to be with wonderful people who are like-minded. And even if you're not like-minded, I still love you. So I'm really reflecting on this new moon with Lilith. I'm thinking, what kind of stories are in the news these days? And one of them, what am I saying? Every newscast since March 24th of 2020 has led and has ended with the C word. Are you with me? I mean, can we get away? I just want to hear one newscast, one bit of news item. What else is there to talk about? The pandemic, we can call it that. We can call it, so I have to be careful what words I use. I can't say the word because then the little AI up in the sky will. So I won't say that word. But what really matters to me is learning about the intricacies of this historic event. It really does matter to me. So I was thinking and reflecting, what does Black Moon Lilith mean? Well, she's the fringe lady, the fringe female who has power because she's on the outside. And guess what? In my chart, she's attached to my career planet, Pallas Athena. So I've always been a little bit of an outsider. Trust me, I did not grow up as a 12-year-old saying, Mommy, when I grow up, I want to be an astrologer. Because it's not really what we would say a respected field until recently. And we could talk about that in a whole other situation. Astrology called me to do this work. Well, in any case, what caught my eye here in Buffalo, New York, was our good governor came to town and he was telling us that we have to get the V for the V. And he said, but guys, we're going to get you free tickets and free bus passes and free beers and free donuts if you get the V for the V. And I'm thinking, couldn't they be a little bit more creative? When has a beer or a donut been a health food? I mean, I would take this all more seriously if they would give us like a year's supply of apples and oranges, maybe a little fish oil, a little vitamin D. I mean, I really treasure, what matters to me is my immunity. My immunity really matters because I've had some very serious health conditions in my life, friends, and I've overcome them. And I'm a trained medical professional. I do massage therapy. I've seen my share of, I don't want to gross anybody out, but I've seen my share of autopsies. And one of the things that occurs to me about A&P, our physical bodies, which is a corollary of Taurus, which is about the physical body, about Earth, about the earth of our physical bodies. What occurs to me is that we're all very different. Every body is different. Every body is different. We all have a liver if we're blessed enough to have. I think most of us have livers, but some of us are born like with one kidney or whatever. But we have variations, and there's variations in the bodies. And what occurs to me during this new moon in Taurus, that we are being asked to think about the V for the V and how that might affect our personal bodies. My body is different than your body. Trust me, I have too much of my body since the big C started. Yeah, I got the COVID-20. I'm working on it because I really, really treasure my immunity. So what occurs to me is that I want to have that thought that my body, my choice is coming around. I mean, I'm Uranian enough and Aquarian enough to not want to be told what to do with my body. So one of the news stories that crossed my desk this day on the new moon was the Senate bill in Texas. I know we have some Texans in the room. Senate Bill 1669, and it was being discussed on the committee floor, and they were talking about mandatory, or they were pushing up against mandatory V's for V's because it would segregate and discriminate against people. That caught my ear because isn't that what happened to our poor heroine Lilith? She was kicked out of the garden and she was on the fringe and she was segregated and she couldn't come back to the Garden of Eden. So I think that's a theme with this new moon. Now, remember, new moons last for about a month. So we're going to be hearing more and more discussions about the V people and the non-V people and what that might mean in our societies. And I'm not an expert, please. I'm too busy seeing you all to know what's really going on in every corner of the globe. But this really is an issue to me that matters. Sovereignty of this old body of mine, because I've had some problems with it and I want to keep it healthy and safe my way, because everybody is different. There you go. That was my big political statement for the night. Are you with me? Just some thoughts, but we are keeping it in the astrological alignment here, right? So if you're in Texas, and even if you're not in Texas, USA, find out about Senate Bill 1669. That's one of many pushbacks against the idea of someone else telling me what to do with my body. That matters to me. That matters to me. So our physical bodies basically matter to us, because without them, we're not incarnated anymore. So, interestingly enough, the new moon has this Sabian symbol. It is a white dove flying over troubled waters. So another question for you, have you had a white dove in the past 24 hours over troubled waters? Has there been some crisis that could have gotten out of hand, and at the last minute, maybe a spiritual intervention, or in my case, my son's intervention saved the day? So this is the big thing that happened to me in the past 24 hours. Minding my own business. I think it was here in my office. Yeah, last night, was I doing a class? I forgot. How time trips ahead. And I was with a client, and also realized my Facebook was hacked. I'm delighted to be able to talk to you, because yesterday, when you went to my Facebook page, there was my son's gorgeous face. Now, granted, his body is more photogenic than my body, but nevertheless, it was pretty unsettling to think that he said, he used the word troll. I guess there are people who have nothing better to do than to mess with people's digital platforms, but it was pretty amusing. But that was a little mini crisis on the new moon. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my account. Well, I went with it. He helped me. He was my white dove over the troubled waters, and I got the account up and running again. So that is another question for you all. What has happened in the past past 24 hours plus 4? So the past 28, 30 hours, that you had something at the nick of time, that something seemingly could have been very grossly wrong, and someone or something helped you and intervened. So he was my white dove. All right. All right. All right. A lot of comments on the Texas Senate bill. Okay. What? Your home could have easily burned down? God bless you, Jill. And you're a Taurus. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I am lucky. They did not lock me out of my account, Lisa. Waiting for that white dove. All right, Deb. Yeah. We all, and I love your comments, Cindy. That viva la difference, and viva, I'm not making a statement, yay or nay. I'm just saying, isn't it awesome that we can make choices? We should be able to make choices. That's what matters to me. I made a choice in 1987 to follow the path of an astrologer. In some cultures, in some countries, I would have been locked down, and silenced. I mean, doing something as weird as what we all do. A lot of you are astrologers and mediums and psychics. We're fringy people anyway, right? We're Black Moon Lilith people. And I think we all have a right to do what our souls are telling us to do. Okay. Okay, so I'm glad you had an adjournment there. That's great, B. That may have been your white dove. You were born in 87. Oh, dear Lex, I'm showing my age. Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing? You were just breathing your first breath, and I was already in this crazy field. Hi, welcome, Angela. Welcome you all, and get to know each other. I feel very intimate with being able to name you out. Yes, my white knight, exactly. White knight, Adam. He's a fabulous healer, by the way. All right, now let's talk about. Yeah, he's following in my footsteps. I mean, you can't make this up. My son was scheduled to come out of his mother's body the first week of October of 1993. I shouldn't lie. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't kiss and tell. Scratch that. Nobody wants to know how old he is. But anyway, I was old when I had him. And he was scheduled to be born the first week in October. I even painted his room in Libra colors, Libra blue colors. You know, there's navy blue, which is like Virgo blue, and there's kind of like more of a powdery blue for Libra. And I totally expected, I wasn't a very good psychic, I guess, that he would be born when the doctors told me he would be born, which is the first week in October. But I was a real holdout, or he was. He was born on my birthday. And I love telling the story because the doctor said to me, well, we have to take him, i.e. induced labor, on the 29th of October, because after all, he's a premium baby, because I was so very old. I was 36 or yeah. And I said, no, we're not going to take him. We're going to wait till nature takes its course, because Dr. Dear, I'm an astrologer. And I want him to be born when he was supposed to be born. I mean, there was nothing medically wrong with him or I. So my son, God bless him, white knight, white dove, was born on my birthday. We have the same north node. We have the same rising sign, not the same degree. What a gift is that? Isn't that amazing? And of course, my daughter, she made me really, why am I telling you these things? Astrology works, that's why. My daughter's a Scorpio rising. He's a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio. We have a very scorpionic household. What can I say? And Pluto being in our fourth house. I'm feeling really good today because I cleaned out the garage yet another time. That's what matters to me. I want order. I want sovereignty. And I want everyone to matter. I want everyone to matter in their own way. Here's the astrology for the new moon. So if you haven't set your intention and you're brand new to this astrology stuff, let me give you some suggestions on where in your life you can set your intentions. All right, it's this notebook. If you are an Aries or Aries rising, this is a really interesting new moon for you, because you're setting your intentions about what matters for you regarding finances, about your time and resources. You're setting your intentions, Aries, for what matters to you, because it's in your second house, your solar second house. If you're Taurus or Taurus rising, this new moon is especially important. And if you are a Taurus sun sign, this is like your second happy birthday time. It's a time for you to really look at yourself and identify your own skills, your own grace, your own attributes that are unique to you, and really let people know about them. Let yourself know about them, Taurus. Be bold, be brave in being you, Taurus. If you're Gemini, this new moon is falling in what we call the 12th house. The 12th house is of spirit. The 12th house has to do with reflection and retreat and working with your dreams. So that's all for your beautiful Gemini friends. If you are Cancer or Cancer rising, this new moon is activating friends, groups, and associations. In other words, Cancer, you're going to identify who your best buddies are and your tribe and who you want to spend time with, and maybe reconnect with friends you fell out of connection with. All right. If you are Leo or Leo rising, rise and shine, Leo, because this new moon is activating and sparking up what's called your house of the career, your leadership concerns, what you would like to envision for yourself going forward. So make that job change, Leo. Assert yourself. If you're Virgo or Virgo rising, this particular new moon is activating your need for expansion in your life, for travel, for learning something new, or maybe teaching something new or doing something that is an adventure. And so you might want to combine that energy for yourself in the next month or so for the Virgos. Libra, you're touching in with this particular energy with your deepest sense of internal power, your psychological power, your spiritual power, and yes, long-term, shall we say, power that's shared with others. You're wanting to empower others as well, Libra. So, Viva la Taurus for you. It's an inconjunct arrangement, but it's helping you really assert yourself in a new way. Scorpio or Scorpio rising, this Taurus energy is activating your partnership house. Who are your BFFs? Who are your best friends? How can you connect with others in a more authentic way? Be yourself and be a good partner to the people that you do love. For Sagittarius or Sagittarius rising, this particular new moon is activating what we call your work house and also the house of self-care. So caring starts with the self. If you're Sagittarius, get back in the groove of nutrition and exercise and doing all those good things for yourself and organizing your work spot as well. If you're Capricorn or Capricorn rising, this is a fun time of the year for you. You might want to get out and do some form of gardening if you're in the northern climes, or maybe do the cooking of the veggies that you cooked. I'm giving, all right. So if you're South Hemisphere, you might want to indulge in cooking. And if you're Northern Hemisphere, you might want to indulge in making the food that you want to harvest in the fall. The point is you want to have fun, Capricorn. You want to touch into your joyful muse and what gives you joy, what gives you creative relaxation. That's for you, Caps. Aquarius is about home and family and remodeling and taking care of your extended family. Reach out to them, maybe do a little cleaning or rearranging, possibly moving. But that'd be silly to say that all Aquarians are moving, of course, but just move up the space within your home so you feel more grounded. If you're Pisces or Pisces rising, the way you're thinking, who you are speaking with, and also paperwork and anything having to do with marketing and communicating your message. That's for our Pisces friends. And what comes to mind for the Pisces also is to organize their thoughts literally, maybe in a journal or a diary, or taking your planner and put a to-do list in a new way for the Pisces. Every bit as important as anything else on our calendar. So again, here's the formula. With the new moon, trust your instincts, always trust your instincts. You want to craft a vision for what you want to attract, because all new moons have a kind of an Aries feel to them, because it's the convergence of the unconscious with the conscious. But this isn't a kinesthetic earth energy. So when you are sitting there in meditation or trying to articulate what it is you want to attract into your life in the next month, allow your body to be a barometer for you. Like, feel the feelings when you are anticipating and setting that message to the universe that you want that new job or that new love or that new computer or what have you. So you want to feel the feelings in your physical structure. All right, Josie, hello. Spring Dylan, hello. Okay, you're very welcome. All right. Oh, thank you for that feedback, Christine. I'm doing well. Thank you all for being here. Hi, Emily, Angela. Very nice. Very nice. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay. All right. What? Angela, you are also, it's like I've always been knowing you. Wow. Wow. That is so interesting. Thank you for that story. That's so awesome. Pia, thank you for sharing that, sweetie. Okay. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Amy. Okay. Hi, Paula. Big hello to you all. I'm just looking at the time. I don't want to consider you all greeted and hugged. I'm not doing tarot, but I do mediumship, Taylor. I'm going to start doing that in just a moment. We got our astrology down. I'm now going to pick a winner for today's drawing. And I'm sorry, last week I picked a winner because my Facebook was messed up and I lost my Facebook. It's back now, obviously. I wasn't able to send out our winner from last week. John, remind her, please. But every time you share this or like my Facebook page or subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's a very, it's an adolescent YouTube channel. It's not an adult fully yet because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So please share the wealth, subscribe. And every time you share, I share with you and you go into my little basket. So the winner for tonight's drawing is Jeanette Brush. Are you in the room tonight, darling? Jeanette Brush. You don't have to be in the room to win this. All you have to do is do what I suggested. And then your name goes in the basket and I pick a name. You need to be in the room, though, now for our next part, which is the mediumship. Now, mediumship is different than psychic because all mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediumistic. I'm very fortunate personally, and I think everyone will agree who live in Western New York, to be close to the world's center of spiritualism. That's Lilydale, New York. It's an hour away from me. I have a little retreat house outside of it. It's awesome. So I grew up going to the little town of Lilydale, and Lilydale has some wonderful schools attached to it. One of them is Fellowships of the Spirit, of which I am a faculty member and I teach there. So many of you have heard that we are going to have Jupiter make an ingress into Pisces. And many of you, I think, experienced that wonderful webinar we did for the CIA about a Saturday ago. I'm also doing a different version of that during the time of the Jupiter ingress, which is tomorrow Eastern Daylight Time at 6:36 in the evening. And that's when we'll be teaching the webinar. So if you're interested, there's still availability, I believe, to be in the room for the Zoom class. That's tomorrow night, 6:30, Fellowships of the Spirit. Stuff is on my Facebook page. And you're very, very welcome to come in. So what I do here is more mediumistic because I was trained at Lilydale. I was trained at Fellowships of the Spirit. I'm a third generation intuitive psychic. Shows up in my chart too, wouldn't you know it? But I had a lot of training because when we're using our physical body as a medium for people, we're really grounding spiritual messages. So there's a technique involved. So I'm going to do that with you right now. It's all very random. I would love to give everyone a message. Of course, I cannot. I usually do just two. And I use my finger to find someone in the room and we give a message. One more thing I wanted to say. I think that's it for now. All right. Well, welcome to Cosmic Connections. If you're new to this, we meet on Wednesdays. Right now at 8 Daylight Time Eastern. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words to be filled with love and light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. And let's see. Okay. Emily Mulvaney. You tell I'm not a newscaster anymore. I massacre people's pronunciation of their names, but Emily, Mulvaney, Mulvaney. Are you in the room, honey? Emily. All I need from you, sweetie. Thank you for sharing, Christy. Thank you. Emily, good evening and good morning. Good morning, Mandy. Yes. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Vicky. Emily, are you still in the room? My dear. You're very welcome, Marianne. Emily, you might have gone away, but if you went away, That's okay. You can come back. And good evening and good morning. Good morning. Where are you from, JD? Are you in Australia, honey? Where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from. Okay. I'm going to pick another person. Emily, I'll still code to you if you come back. I know this is a little awkward way to do this. It's the only fair way I can think of because, fingers do the walking. Close my eyes. And the person, Joanna Curran from Essex, UK. Joanna Curran, are you with us, honey? Joanna Curran, are you still with us? Joanna Curran. Joanna Curran. Joanna Curran. Joanna Curran. Joanna. Joanna, Joanna, Joanna. 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 Joanna, Joanna. Okay, maybe if you guys have a better idea. Oh, okay, good. Melissa's here. Hi, Mandy. Blessings to you, Jamie from New Zealand, honey. Hi, Michelle, beautiful Dr. Reverend Michelle. Hi, Vicky. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, we'll do one more time here. I'm gonna do the folks who have been posting close. All right. All right. Deb Treadway, honey. Deb Treadway, sweetie, are you in the room? Deb Treadway. Blessings to you. Okay, Deb, my finger came to you, sweetheart. I want to give you a reading. Virgil, hello from Sydney. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Susan, Rachel. Okay, Debbie. Dear God, please allow me to serve Miss Deb. Deb, the first thing I'm getting for you, my dear, is the hands are, it's interesting. I'm seeing this in spirit. Your hands are grasping them. Your hands are like wringing your hands and grasping. And I'm feeling that spirit is telling me or reminding you that you have healing within your hands. You literally have hands that heal, but you have to, this is interesting. You don't have to do anything. I'm sorry. I would never say that. Cancel, delete. Spirit is reminding you that you've got very powerful hands and you're feeling frustrated because you can't seem to think you want to do more in the world, but you're not able to do more. So now the hands in my mind's eye are coming together in a prayer position. The message for you, Deb, is when you pray, do so with a sense of expectation. And you might, I don't know if you know Reiki or you do Reiki, but start doing hands-on healing on yourself, because that will help you relax and calm down during these very stressful times. I'm also seeing for you, this is kind of a fun thing, a plate of cupcakes from Spirit. Relative to you needing more celebration. Actually, there's someone in Spirit whose birthday was in May, and she's coming in with a tray of cupcakes, and she passed away. Either she died in May or her birthday was in May. But when she did pass away, there was, and I think she feels grandmotherly to me, that you weren't able to say your proper goodbyes. That she was here and then she was in spirit. There wasn't a lot of prep work. And what she's saying to you, my dear, is that to bring the sweetness of life into your world right now, but to really, I'm not saying to go get a massage necessarily. I want you to do your healing work on yourself. And I'm going to remind myself to share with everybody a universal healing protocol when we leave this evening or this morning, depending on where you are. The other thing for you, Deb, is I'm seeing a garden, and it's a raised bed garden, and it feels there's a lot of yellow flowers, daisies, and daffodils. Not daffodils, scratch that. Sunflowers, daisies, and really bright yellow. And when I'm seeing the yellow flowers, it makes me think that you are cultivating more courage within your spiritual being. So the message is, don't focus on what you can't do because we're all limited. Focus on your prayerful intention and follow that amazing passion to communicate with others, to share with others truth. And you're like a warrior. You're a spiritual warrior, Deb. And those are the words I want to leave with you tonight. Okay. Thank you, dear. All right. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do another mediumistic message. Okay. I need a drink first. How did that sound with you, Deb? Did you connect? Were you able to connect? Okay. Thank you and blessings to you, darling. Okay, we're going to do one more. Okay, Melissa Brownfield. Melissa. Oh, I'm glad you're here too, JD. Hi, Shivani. Thank you, Michelle. I would like to be, I guess we all talked at the same time. There would be too much chatter, like birds on a wire or something. But I'm glad you're here, JD. Shannon, welcome. Hi, Amy. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Peeps. Hi, Dylan. Pramod, hello. Shivani and JD and Shannon. Hi, Peggy. Okay, Melissa, you're here. You're there. You're everywhere. I'm going to work with you, darling. It's so wonderful to be with you all. And let me explain why it's so wonderful. Because I know some of you, I've given you readings. Some of you I've known for a long time. Remember, I've been around the block, a long block for a long time. And some of you, I've seen your names for the first time. And it's so beautiful to see people across the world who are interested in astrology. I know many of you are listening from the CIA's page, an amazing platform. I'm Agent 56. The world is waking up to spiritual truth on so many different levels. And it's so encouraging to see this community of people with one thing in common, an interest in learning more about things outside of our five senses. And my dear friends, that's only going to get stronger and deeper and more profound now that Jupiter is going to be moving into Pisces starting tomorrow. So get ready for some high octane psychic spiritual growth for each of us. True story. Melissa, as I'm coming into your energy, I'm being very well aware of you are kind of like the Pied Piper. You might actually play music. I get music with you, Melissa. I get you taking care. I thought it was children at first, but now I'm changing. They're little animals. I think they're four-legged friends that you're very good with creating order out of chaos with little furry, beautiful animals. I don't know if you're a dog trainer. I have no idea if you have dogs or cats or both, but the message from Spirit is that you can connect with the innocence of the innocence, whether it be young children or with animals, and you're fiercely protective of these beautiful beings on the planet. So whether you do this by job or vocation, or it's just in your heart that you're filled with innocence and you want to protect the innocence. And there's been something in the past year that's created such disharmony within you because you've seen and experienced a lot of manipulation and manipulation. And it's been a long, terrifying year of trying to push back against a person or persons who have been judgmental. So the message from Spirit that I'm getting for you this evening, morning, wherever you may be, Melissa, is that you are blossoming. And I say the word blossoming, I'm seeing colors, I'm seeing songs, I'm seeing poetry, I'm seeing creative endeavors. You're blossoming in your creativity, and that's going to serve you well because you subtly help others. But there's also a part of you that needs to learn how to have spiritual discernment and spiritual, I want to call it protection, like put the boundaries up. The people that were difficult with you, and I think this was an employee situation, a work situation, are no longer a part of your world. But you've learned by difficulty how to protect yourself so you're not, manipulated by the manipulators. Wow. Okay, I'm wondering if that makes sense to you. You can give me some feedback. I'll continue to go on a little bit here, dear. Where'd that Melissa go? Okay, I'd love to get the feedback for you. 100%. Good. It ain't me talking, Melissa. God bless you, and thank you for being here. One more thing with you, Melissa. The creative endeavors I see you working on, you haven't completed them because you've been busy living and busy protecting and busy taking care of family or those little ones that I'm seeing. So in other words, don't beat yourself up for having not completed these great creative ideas. With this new moon, you can set your schedule up in a new way to find time and space. And I mean that literally, time and space away from your commitments to do this other creative work. Okay? All right. I hope that works for you, Miss Melissa. Where are you from, honey? Where are you from? Hi, Anna Mary. Hello there. Oh, that's my Anna. I know you, Anna. Are you still in Colorado, honey? You're welcome, Melissa. Where are you from, Melissa? Okay, you're from Southern California. All right. I'm not, but I know it's beautiful there. Love you too, Anna Marie. Mary. I always say Anna Marie. Aspen, yes, you're still there. Fabulous. All right, my dear friends, you guys are such bright lights. When I go through your names, hi, Edna. Hi, Melissa, you're our teacher and you help animals all the time. Thank you for the feedback. Isn't that funny? I'm always amazed at how this works, guys. I swear. I am very humble about how spirit works. We all can do what I can do. Well, yeah, you all can. You know why? You have half a brain. One half is logical, the other half is symbolic. Left, right brains working together. Yeah, I've had more experience because I do it every day. Every day, all day. But we are all going to get a big shot in the proverbial right brain starting tomorrow at 6:36 Eastern Daylight Time. If you're willing or able, join me on the Zoom call through Fellowships of the Spirit. But please join me here all over. I'm all over the place right now. And I love being a part of the beautiful, wonderful CIA. If you're not a member, consider it. It is the world's destination for astrological webinars and wonderful astrologers from around the world. Yeah, we astrologers are a weird bunch, but I think most would agree we're motivated by communicating the language of the heavens to help people. So with that, I will wish you all a beautiful new moon. Don't forget to set your intentions. Be well, be blessed, and we'll see you next Wednesday at 8-ish Eastern Daylight Time. God bless you all.